Good afternoon, Ms. Moraz. Good afternoon, Tampa Campus Speech Class. Thank you very much for allowing me to speak in your class. My topic for today is photography as a hobby. I want to persuade you guys to get involved in going around your communities and take pictures of something that you're passionate about and then place it in social media, place them in oh my god, place them in albums and things like that to build memories for future times. And this crazy world of social media. Who in here likes to take pictures? Of all of you guys, pretty much everybody, right? Okay. So when it comes to mine, I like to take pictures of the food that I cook for my wife. Memorable places that I have visited, and all the things that come to mind, that we'll hold dear to our hearts. And just like a lot of people have heard this quote is, a picture is worth 1,000 words. I know that we can all relate to this. Our parents, when we were kids, they were taking pictures of us, to embarrass us or just to have fun at that particular time. And then some of the things, that we do as we grow up, we take pictures of ourselves, and then in the future we go and be like, wow, I can't believe I was wearing that outfit, or I can't believe, my hair was, that long, or the style that I had at the time. So today I would like to talk to you about what you can do, things that you can explore. You can go and share your passion, whether it is drag racing, whether it's your love for Puerto Rico, and then share that passion with all of us, and in a way you can find a purpose when it comes to sharing things such as what's going on with electrical power, having all those trucks with the baskets, how everybody's going through a lot of hardship, through the community, and then just take a picture of what they do, and then the purpose that they give us, the ability to have power in our houses after all this disaster that we went through. So it's one of those things that we can actually help out, and then put that seed in everybody's conscience and say, hey, you know what, these guys are doing a meaningful job. Because in the back of our minds, we never think about electricians. Let's be honest, we never do. So according to a report titled "Focus is on Beautiful Images" in 2017 in the Coast Advocate. When I first started taking pictures online, it was occasionally, but as my interest grew, I started taking and posting more photos. My love for this medium has grown more and more. And this is basically what I'm trying to tell you. This is a pica. Believe it or not, this is a $1 million shot. And when I say that, it's not the value of the money, is that this animal only comes 3 months out of the whole year. And then I met this gentleman, and he was taking a picture of this animal. I never knew what a pica was, but he told me that this picture in National Geographic in 1990 was worth $10,000. And then that's like 1990 we're talking about. So it's a lot of money, and I got a picture of that. So it's amazing. Right now, we're all surrounded by fake media. It's despicable how some outlets, stage actors to play on our emotions, and this is where you can come in. You can actually take a picture of something that happened within our communities and make it right. There are different things that happen, just like this guy going through the Austin, state capitol, and then you can just take pictures of your favorite restaurant, favorite hangout spots. You can show pictures of your family members' businesses. We all can share ideas and different things through social media. And then we can start even a club here in Kaiser University. It's one of those things that we can do. We can talk to the dean and get that movement going. And then we can talk to students with different campuses and then get something going on. There's another article that I was looking at, and it says, the article is called "Pleasure in Photography." It was published in 2017 in the New Straits Times. And it says, quote unquote, "You often meet people who are more interested in your camera than yourself," which is not a bad thing sometimes, because it becomes a conversation starter. Have you ever met a beautiful woman or a beautiful man and a gorgeous man, and you're trying to find an icebreaker and then you want to take a picture of them or something, or you just have you can just tell them, hey, I'm just doing an article or for my school, for my paper, and then you can start an icebreaker. For example, if you're into photography, we can talk about different gear, different angles, different things that you can do, such as lighting, photo galleries around town, and different events that happen. According to another article in the San Gabriel Valley Tribune in 2006, called the Powell Family Shop helps renew photography as a hobby. Back in the days, quote unquote, a family might take a few hundred pictures while on vacation, but now in year 2017, we take over 1,000 pictures at no cost. What does that mean? Basically, back in the days, we used to have film, we used to have different type of pictures, and we have to develop it every single time. But now we don't do that. We have the luxury of technology that help us advance into that. So that's one of the things that, since it's becoming more easier, more accessible for all of us, I encourage you guys to actually do that. Like back in the days, a lot of people would be like, oh, when you think about instant gratification, back in the days it was the Polaroid picture. Just take a picture, and then you have that picture, be like, oh, it's going to take 3 to 5 minutes to get that picture. Shake it like a Polaroid picture, right? So, I don't know what the future holds for us, with holograms or like Star Wars, but the film is going amazing, from film to panoramic pictures to going to 360 cameras. So it's safe to say that we're heading in the right direction. One of the last article that I would say is the 10 tours to turn travelers into photographers. It was published in the year 2017, and then on the International New York Times. And it says, quote unquote, after all, one more enjoyable way to learn how to improve your camera skills than by exploring a great destination at the same time. Just think about it, for example. This could be a great opportunity to start a business. There's a lot of businesses that go around from like Perillo tours in Italy. Well, we can start one here in Tampa, visiting Clearwater Beach, Weeki Wachee Park, and watch the Mermaid Show, Tarpon Springs with the Sponge Dogs, and things like that. You can do a brochure and charge people, from all over the country or all over the state, and start your own company with that. There's so many avenues what you can do with photography, and then in the end, it's one of those things that I highly encourage to go ahead and take pictures and share your story with the world. Thank you very much, Tampa campus, people online. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.